everyone, and welcome back to Sealand Plays Frosty Kiss. We're gonna try to get Masha's ending, and I don't think we did the stay option yet. I'm coming. Masha gave me a level look. So, are you coming? I am, but you haven't answered the question. And what answer would you like to hear? If you're asking, I want to hear the truth. You've seen it already. Masha said and rolled up even deeper in the old plaid. But I didn't actually know what to say. Asking that sort of question wasn't typically my sort of thing. Yes. What? I asked again with a stupid expression on my face. Masha looked at me like I was a public enemy and pursed her mouth. Could you help me? You know that I don't know how to cook, don't you? But you, well, know how to sing? I didn't even know why I asked such a question. Masha isn't Miku. She isn't a virtual character or an anime idol. She just looks alike. And because of that, she should know how to sing professionally. Should she aim for it? Just because she was dragged into our insane camp. I don't know what Miku video this is, but it looks familiar. It seemed that Masha wasn't expecting that response, because she fell silent for a moment, looking at me with surprise in her eyes. Why are you even asking? I know for sure that isn't interesting for you. Since when are you able to read my mind? I made a fake smile. That was true, partly, but anyways, she was my friend and I should have asked about it at least just in a friendly manner. You're just trying to act as a kind guy. Not at all, I'm really interested. I want to listen to it. Masha sighed helplessly and faced away. You want to listen to it, but you've never heard it. She was right. So right that I even felt ashamed. She was Miku back in the camp. Now, Miku is an absolutely different person. A character created by the camp or a sick mind of its creator. What do I actually know about Masha? About her life, her interests, desires? That's true. I'm sorry. Alyssa's right. You are constantly apologizing, even if there's no reason for it. There is a reason. I really wanted to listen to you, just forgot to inquire about it. Either the moment was wrong or I was just being shy. Such a minter you are. The moment was wrong. Offbeat. A long awkward silence fell. I was looking somewhere aside, not knowing how to break it. I was actually ashamed of myself. Finally, Masha fell into talk. I can turn it on. Yeah, that would be great. I moved closer to Masha, slightly snuggling up to her and pretending to be interested in her phone. She didn't move away, just glanced at me and gently touched the screen. I didn't like that kind of music. Our tastes differed in that matter, but who knows? Maybe she didn't like it either, but was forced to sing it by her producers. Although the feelings that Masha was importing into every note were marvelous. It was like she transfigured. I was looking at the small screen and feeling that despite the thing that I disliked the music, I was astonished by the performance. Finally, the video has come to an end. So, she gave me an interested look. I would really love to say the truth, make her a compliment, but I'm not the kind of person that can easily reveal everything that's on his mind. I dislike the music, but I did like the singer. That's why I didn't actually have to lie. I just want to ask one thing. Do you like it yourself? Masha giggled sadly in response. Who cares what I like? How so? How can you do things you don't like yourself? And what about you, huh? What about me? I was working on jobs I didn't like under the lash, one could say. And now I'm giving advice how others should live their lives. Nothing, but anyway, you sing magnificently. Really? Masha acted incredulously. Instead of answering, I looked right into her eyes, her wonderful sea green eyes, making the girl blush. Obviously, that's true, she said it in a low voice. I only smiled in reply. The silence fell again. It was still awkward, but this time in a different way. I was smiling slightly and didn't know what to say. The words were on the tip of my tongue, but I couldn't catch and pronounce any of them. You know, What? I'd really like you to always be like you were in that video. What do you mean? Dressed in red socks and a short skirt? Of course not. You seemed just so alive there. Masha frowned and I waved my hands in protest. No, I don't mean that you're not alive outside the music. It's just that I see that you're much more reserved in real life, just as me. And I would love to see you more often like that. Light, cheerful, unfettered. I looked at her. She was smiling. That was a very warm and cute smile. Do you really like me when I'm like that? I've just seen a single video, but yeah, I do like you like that. Now I want to watch the rest. She let out a chuckle. I'll give you the disc with it once it released. I nodded. I don't give a damn that I don't like that style. The most important thing is that I found out more about Masha. Discover what's happening in her soul. She rested her head on my shoulder. You were actually nice, Simon, although you apparently can't understand it. The new year was coming. Alyssa and Yulana have returned, covered in ruddiness and laughing joyfully. More food would appear on the table, and I had to help the girls, even though I'd like to stay with Masha for a bit longer. And here we go, with several minutes are left. The president is speaking solemnly about the difficulties in the past year, and how great we will live in the upcoming one. For the first time in my life, I second that. Although not the political and economical part. That year was indeed harsh, and the upcoming one can turn out to be actually nice. I looked at Masha, she caught my look and slightly smiled. A chime of bells sounded, followed by the chime of our flute glass filled with champagne. Happy New Year. She almost whispered it to me, and then gently kissed me on my cheek. Happy New Year. Fireworks were exploding outside. New Year tree was shining brightly in the corner. The girls were laughing and chatting. I smiled. The upcoming year is actually going to be great. No doubt about it. Aw, well that was cute. Shame we couldn't get Lena's ending though. Steve says I never got the achievement, even though I got her ending. But yeah, we finished the game. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Frosty Kiss. It's pretty short for each girl, but we managed to get all the endings. I like games like this, even though there's a lot of reading involved, but it's, I guess, relaxing because you're not really moving around or doing anything. Only thing I hate about it is reading so much, because after a while, at least for me, I mess up the words a little bit. But yeah, enough about my rambling. Overall, this was a very nice game. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I guess I will see you all next time in whatever I make next. Goodbye for now.